Hey everyone, this is Vamsi from CodeRefer.com and welcome back to one more video on LeetCode's 1679th problem, that is max number of k-sum pairs. So it was given in today's contest, that is Sunday contest number 218. So let's get started. You are given an integer array nums and an integer k. In one operation you can pick two numbers from the array whose sum equals k and remove them from the array. So what basically he is saying is we can pick two numbers at any time and we can sum it. If the sum is equal to k, then we will remove both of the elements from the array, and next we'll continue with the remaining array. So return the maximum number of operations you can perform on array. So if we see one example, 1 2 3 4 is given and k is equal to 5. So if we sum 1 and 4, we'll be getting 5. So we can remove 1 and 4 and the remaining elements are 2 comma 3. So in the second operation we can see that 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So we will get the output as 2. So going to second example, 3 1 3 4 3 is given and k is equal to 6. If we see 3 and 3, so it is one operation. So 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. So it is 1. So if we remove these 3 and 3, there will be 1 comma 4 comma 3 which are left in the array. So if you combine 1 and 3, it is 4, and 4 and 3, it is 7. So there is no other option which will give us the sum of 6. Hence the output will be 1 only, which is the combination of 3 and 3. So this is the basic understanding of this problem. So let's dive into the solution. So let's take an example of 3 2 4 1 5 6. So I'll be using two-pointer technique to explain this example. So first I'll be performing sorting on this particular array. As we can see, now it is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So now our sorted array will be using two-pointer technique. So first pointer will be pointing to the first element. So here we'll be adding the values of first pointer and second pointer. So that is 1 plus 6, that is equal to 7. So we'll be comparing it with the given value. Suppose our value given is 5. So we'll be comparing with 5. So since 7 greater than 5, so what we'll be doing is we'll make sure that sum will be less than 5. So we have to decrease this particular sum. So the essence of this problem is we have to reduce the sum. So if we move this pointer to right side, the sum will be increasing. If we move this pointer to the left side, the second pointer to the left side, our sum will be decreasing. So here we should decrease our sum from 7 to less than 7. So hence we'll be moving our second pointer to here. Okay, now our sum will be 1 plus 5, that is equal to 6. Again still it is greater than 5. So what we'll be doing, we'll be moving this pointer again to 4. Okay, now 1 plus 4, that is equal to 5, which is equal to 5. So hence we'll be incrementing our counter. So count is equal to 1. Okay. So next we'll be moving both pointers since we are done with this number and this number. So our pointer will be moving to here and this pointer will be moving to here. So now 2 plus 3. So now 5 is equal to 5. So again we'll be incrementing our count. So now the count will be 2. So since no other elements are left, so we'll always check if I less than j or not. So here we increase this I value, and if we decrease this j value, this condition will not be satisfied. Hence we'll be stopping here and we'll be returning this count. So this is our answer. So in this way we'll be solving this problem using two-pointer technique. So let's see how we can code through the solution. So let's sort our given list, nums.sort. So next thing we'll be doing is we'll be initializing I and j. I comma j is equal to 0 comma len of nums minus 1. We'll be also initializing our count to 0. Count is equal to 0. Next, while I less than j, So what we'll be doing is we'll be iterating over I and j. So sum is equal to, or we'll be using total is equal to nums of I plus nums of j. So here we got our total. We'll next check if the total is greater than k or not. If total greater than k, that means let's see if total is equal to k or not. If total is equal to k, then we'll be incrementing our count. We'll be incrementing our I value. We'll be decrementing our j value. Else if total is greater than k, that means sum is greater than k, we have to decrement our j value. Else this means total is less than k, so we have to increment our I value. So after everything is done, we'll be returning our count. So this is the problem. So let's click on run code. So here what's missing is a colon here, and I missed double equals to here. And if we click on run code, so it is finished. Our answer is 2, expected answer is 2. Let's click on submit. So now it is accepted. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please click on like button and don't forget to subscribe, and more interesting videos are coming soon. See you in the next videos.